If you're looking for a good bedtime routine and you want to incorporate a little bit of yoga to help you unwind, then this is going to be the video for you. I have got a simple and relatively quick yoga sequence to prepare you for bedtime and prepare you to get some really good sleep. So we all want that, right? So if you are interested in that, let's go ahead and start. Let's come into a comfortable seat. You will need 2 blocks, so have them handy, just 2 blocks off to the side. And go ahead and close the eyes. Finding a comfortable seat here. Anything is fine with the legs. Draw the palms to the knees. And just take a moment here to tune in into the mind, into the body. And maybe you've had a really full day, right? A really busy day, or maybe a little bit of a slow day. Whatever your day has been, just see if you can allow this time for yourself. So this is your time to unwind. This is your time to be fully present here on your mat for yourself, for your mind, for your own inner being. So we'll be working into our Ujjayi breathing during our whole practice. So starting to deepen your breath through the nose and allowing the breath to come out through the nose, keeping the mouth closed if you can. And we'll start with one breath together. So inhale through the nose. Open the mouth, let it go. And gently blink the eyes open. We're going to come into all fours. So coming into all fours here, drawing the palms right in line with your shoulders here, knees right in line with your hips. Tuck the chin, arch up into your cat pose. And then tucking the toes, open up cow. A couple more times here. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. One more time each side. Inhale, cat. Exhale, cow. Good, and then from here, just give the hips a little shake side to side. All right, from here, we're gonna keep the knees still straight in line with the hips, and then we're gonna crawl the palms forward, lower the chin down, come into your puppy dog pose. So if you can, you're lowering your chin all the way towards the mat, but you're not putting your forehead down, so this is different than child's pose. Your hips are straight up towards the sky, chin is lowered down, you're looking forward between the thumbs. Relax the shoulders. So you're going to feel that deep stretch through the shoulders. Try not to jut them up towards the ears. See if you can peel them down and back away from the ears. And we'll take 5 deep breaths here. Again, coming back to your deep Ujjayi breathing through the nose. Relax through the arms, relax through the upper body. 2 more deep breaths. Good, and then gently start to walk those palms back in. And we'll come take a seat here. Grabbing onto your blocks. So grab both blocks, place them by your side. We're going to draw the feet together. Okay, so feet together, legs nice and straight. So try to straighten through the knees if you can. And take your blocks and draw them onto your thighs. So you don't want them right on your knees. You want them a little bit up, higher, towards your thighs. You can choose whatever height feels good to you today. So you can choose the height with your blocks like this, like this, like this, choosing the side of the block that works for you to get the height that you need today. And then you're just going to lower the forehead down onto the blocks. So the blocks are stacked at whatever height that feels good for you. So that might be different today than tomorrow, right? Every day we're different. Every day, some days we're tighter, some days we're looser, right? Every day is different. So work with your body here. Don't try to force anything, and work with your body. And I want you to choose a height that allows your forehead to fully rest. So notice how my forehead is not just floating above the block. I want forehead touching all the way down. And then just let the forehead and the weight of the forehead, the weight of the head, just melt down into your block. So fully just releasing down into the block below. And then let the shoulders drop. Let the chest drop forward and down. And everything truly just relaxes down. Coming back into your deep Ujjayi breathing through the nose. See if you can soften the shoulders a little bit more away from the ears. We'll be here for a few deep breaths. And notice here if you're holding on to any tension or tightness within the face, the eyes, the eyebrows. See if you can soften into that space just a little bit more. Let the weight fall into the blocks. Let the weight of the head, the forehead, fall into the blocks below. We'll take 3 more breaths. And gently start to peel the forehead off of the block. Place the block to the side for a moment. Good, and then from here, we're going to come into a wide stance. So separate the feet nice and wide. You don't have to go as wide as you can. You just want to be relatively comfortable with the legs. So just choosing a comfortable wide-legged stance here. So we're not trying to do the splits in this pose, but just whatever feels like a comfortable stretch. So not hyper stretching here through the legs, but just enough to feel a little bit of a stretch through the inner thighs going into the legs. And then take the blocks, and just like we did in the other pose here, we're going to draw them in front of us, not super far, okay? Just about a little bit past your mat or wherever it feels like you're not going to stretch too much. You want your forehead resting on the blocks again, choosing the height that works for you this time. And we're just going to lower the forehead down all the way onto those blocks. And then walk the palms out if you want to. You can take the palms, draw them in towards the block, holding the blocks. You can reach for the legs if that feels better to you. You can keep the palms in. If this is too much of a stretch for you, you can keep the palms in. So just choose what works for you. But I want you, again, forehead is touching all the way down into your block. So again, forehead is not floating in the air. Forehead is touching all the way down. Resting the head, the forehead, the weight of the head and the forehead, all the way into the block. And let the upper body just relax. So you're just letting the upper body melt downwards. So the chest, the head, the neck, the shoulders, everything just melting down. Releasing the weight of the tension within the face, the head, the forehead. Just let it go. Let it melt down into the block below. We'll be here for a few more deep breaths. Your legs stay nice and straight. Relax your toes while you're here. You don't have to flex the toes or point the toes. Just think about relaxing the upper body. And you'll notice here, as you're starting to relax the upper body, your legs are getting that deep stretch. And the further you relax the upper body, the more relaxed and the deeper the stretch becomes for your legs. So a few more deep breaths here. And we'll take 2 more deep breaths. And gently start to make your way back. Peeling your way up. Release the blocks out to the side. Okay, and gently start to bring your feet back in. We'll come back into a comfortable seat, drawing the palms to the knees, closing the eyes once again. Take a scan through the mind, through the body. Notice how you're feeling right now. We'll take 1 deep breath together. Inhale through the nose. Open the mouth. Exhale. Gently start to blink the eyes open. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through this practice. I hope it helps you unwind before a really nice sleep. Thank you for joining me. My name is Manisha. Be well.